Hello friends, and today we're going to be comparing sets of objects up to the number 15. The cub. Students will know how to compare numbers up to at least 15. Students will understand the comparative language greater than, less than, and equal to. Students will be able to compare sets of objects using comparative language. Vocabulary. So we have compare, and that means to describe objects using words like more, less, or the same. So for example, remember a while back we looked at this vocabulary word compare, and we had to compare the M&Ms, and we asked there are blue M&Ms and there are red M&Ms. Which M&Ms has more? Okay? And we were able to compare and say, well, the red M&Ms are more. Okay? Then we have greater than, and greater than means having more. And if you look at the example, they circled the set of objects that has more. Okay, so we know greater than means more. So when we use comparative language, okay, we could say when we're just using the sets of objects, oh, the orange flowers are greater than the blue flowers. Okay. Now let's look at equal to. Okay, equal to means the same as. So if you look here, we're just looking at the objects. We can see that there are 3 red flowers and 3 yellow flowers. So they have the same amount. So when we're just looking at the objects, we can say the red flowers are equal to the yellow flowers. Okay. Now, moving to less than. Less than means not as much. And if you notice on this one, instead of circling the set of objects that has more, they circled the set of object that has not as much. And that's what less than means. Okay. So comparing these two sets of objects, we would say the orange flowers are less than the blue flowers. Okay. All right, so here's some examples. You should be familiar with this because we did this before. So it says Ms. Blanks has 3 apples and 2 bananas. Which is greater or more? Okay, so there are 3 apples and there are 2 bananas. So which set of objects has more? The apples have more. And when we compare, we're just talking about the objects, we would say the apples are greater than the bananas. And we know this because there are more apples and greater means more. Okay. Ooh, okay, let's try this one. So I want to make the burgers and the fries equal to or the same. So what can I do? Well, so something that I can do to make the burgers and the fries equal to, since I know that equal to means the same, well, I see my 4 burgers, so what I can do is I can draw 4 lines from my burgers and then just match them up. Okay? So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Now, if you notice, they both have the same amount. So what I can say is, since we're just using the objects for today, the burgers are equal to the fries because they have the same amount. They're the same. Okay? Now let's look at less than. It says Miss Blanks ordered 2 slices of pizza and 1 taco, which shows less or not as much. Okay, and less means not as much. And if you look at the picture, you can see that they circled the set of objects that's not as much. Okay, so if we look at our pizza, we have 2, and we look at our taco, we have 1. Okay, so we're looking for which one shows less, and the answer is the tacos. Okay, so we would say the tacos are less than the slices of pizza because there's not as much tacos as there is pizza. Okay? All right, so now we're going to practice comparing sets of objects using comparative language. Okay? So now I put our vocabulary on cards. So less than will be on a red card, greater than will be on a green card, and equal to will be on a yellow card. Okay? So remember, less than means not as much, okay? And they circled the picture that's not as much. Greater than means what? It means more. Good. And equal to that's on the yellow card means what? The same. All right, let's practice. All right, so we have our rhombuses and we have our three-leaf clovers. Okay, so we're going to compare these sets of objects. Okay, so let's see how many rhombuses we have. Ready? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 rhombuses. Now let's look at our three-leaf clovers. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 three-leaf clovers. Okay. Now at the bottom we're going to use our comparative language. We have less than on our red card, which means not as much, and then we have greater than on our green card, which means having more. Okay, so we're going to be comparing from the left to the right. So we're comparing the diamonds to the three-leaf clovers. Okay, so will we say the diamonds are less than the clovers, or would we say the diamonds are greater than the clovers? We would say the diamonds are greater than the clovers because there are more diamonds than there are clovers. Okay, can you say that with me? The diamonds are greater than the three-leaf clovers because the diamonds have more. Good. Okay, let's go to the next one. Ooh, now we have rocket ships and basketballs. So let's count how many rocket ships we have. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 rocket ships. Let's count how many basketballs we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure you're counting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so we have 10 rocket ships and we have 14 basketballs. Now looking at the set of objects, okay, how will we compare the rocket ships and the basketballs? We're going from left to right. So will we say the rocket ships are less than the basketballs because it's not as much? Or will we say the rocket ships are greater than the basketballs because there are more rocket ships? What do you think? Less than or greater than? What comparative language should we use? We should use less than. Yes. Yes, because there are not as many rocket ships as there are basketballs. So we would say the rocket ships are less than the basketballs. Awesome. If you said less than, kiss your brain. You were correct. Awesome. All right, one more. All right, so by looking at these sets of objects, what do you notice? They look the same, okay? I noticed the same thing. Let's count them and see if they're the same. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we have 12 pizzas here. Let's count how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're the same. So let's look at our vocabulary cards. So on our yellow card, it says equal to, which means the same, okay, which is here. And then our green card says greater than, which means more. So which comparative language phrase are we going to use? Are we going to use equal to, which means the same, saying that these slices of pizza are equal to these slices of pizza because they both are the same or they both have 12? Or are we going to use greater than, saying that these slices of pizza are greater than these slices of pizza because this slice of pizza has more? We're going to use equal to, yes, because they have the same amount, okay? So when we're using the sets of objects, we could say these slices of pizza are equal to these slices of pizza. Can you say that with me? these slices of pizza are equal to these slices of pizza because they are the same. They both have the same amounts, okay? And sometimes you might come across pictures where maybe this could have been 12 slices of pizza and this could have been 12 tacos, and it still will be equal to because the numbers are the same. They have the same amount, okay? So don't let that confuse you because you might get that. All right, now you're going to go ahead and complete your assignment on Nearpod. Make sure you do your best and use your comparative language. All right, see you soon. Bye.